I do worry about how many mistakes and slip ups have happened with the Dakota incident.
Yeah.
Um, it is very concerning seeing that there's a lot of speculation around it, and maybe DC's intention is to bring down the value of certain characters in Milestone and whatnot. I I don't know a whole lot about it. I'm gonna be honest, but I am above everything. I am very concerned, and it's making me go, you know what? Maybe it is time to divest. Maybe this is time that we really look at how we can help indie comics, self-published comics, get on a distribution, something so we can get more of them in more accessible spaces, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
Um, it really has me thinking about that because I feel like what we're asking for, what we want, because of the times that we're living in, I'm kind of done wanting to ask, the powers that be for space and acceptance. It's it's draining.
Yeah, it is a little disheartening. I wouldn't say that I'm done, but I feel like that's usually the difference in our dispositions. I tend to have a different approach to some things about it,
Yeah,
but
what
it
I'm
is very much disheartening though.
yeah, like I'm not saying don't buy the comics. I'm
Yeah,
also
we're not saying
saying
that yet.
yeah, I'm not saying that. I'm saying, if there's a black and brown writer, artist, creator that we're gonna support, we're gonna show up for them no matter what. But
Yeah,
I'm also not gonna ask for anything else from from
that's
them. We're
See,
gonna put
one
our
thing we
efforts.
will always do is learn from somebody else's efforts before we you know what I mean? And
Mhm.
I know that you, like, participated in some of the, bookish boycotts that have happened over the past couple of years. We both have,
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
we've seen the timing and the effort and the organization that it took to make
Yes.
some measure of improvement and to even bring, these publishers to the table to talk about the potential for what it would look like. And it really took a centralized effort with a clear cut mission, clear cut requirements, and a
Yeah,
clear understanding of what the fuck the assignment was for everyone participating
exactly.
in the boycott. You can't have a willy nilly loose, fast and loose situation where it's like, "Oh, I think people are boycotting." No, you have to make it very clear what's going on. And it was wild. Like those were
Yeah.
those were wild times. And I remember getting like um getting arcs or getting arc boxes, and it's wild cuz they really pulled out the stops, and I was getting a lot more stuff. Like I usually get a pretty steady stream of stuff, but the number of things that I received during the time of that where it was just like, well, won't be unboxing that. Well, won't
Mm.
be that, because it was like, so we
Yeah.
were boycotting, and we did it in a way where it was clear that that's what's happening, because it wasn't like, "Oh, I'm just not gonna post it." It was like, "Oh, I'm gonna still do my book mail. I'm just gonna tell you, I did get something from them, but I'm just not
Yeah.
sharing it because we boycotting." Like, it
Yeah.
was there wasn't
And
anything short and sweet or
no,
vague
people
about
were very loud
it.
about what was gotten and what wasn't. And another thing that worked was the fact that it wasn't just content creators that were doing it. It was also bookish companies that
Yeah,
got involved. It was indie booksellers that got involved. It was like the entire bookish community that got around it. And so
yeah.
like,
So
it
we've seen how it works, and we've
let
seen
yeah,
what it takes.
change can happen, but
Yeah.
I also and this might offend some menses.
Mm,
Um,
mm,
it's the fact that because a lot of the bookish spaces were predominantly women, you know, we were able to get a lot of those things done. 'cause it wasn't a conversation of, "Oh, well, this is just the way things are," or
Yeah.
"Let's get this little crumb." It's like, "Nah, we need to affect change. Let's do it." And so all of these women, non-binary folks, queer folks, we all got together and said, "We are this marginalized group. Let's fix this."